Hi, my name is Cheri. Welcome to my stamp studio. Apologize for my voice. This is going to be a little bit of a different video just because it's the third one I've done today and I don't feel well and my voice is going to fail me. I can already tell. But I wanted to show you, we're leaving in the morning for On Stage in Lansing, which is a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator get together. And this is the swap I'm going to do. When we swap as demonstrators, we all bring a whole lot of one card and then we trade with everybody that's there as with the cards that they've made. So I am using the Birch and the Winter Woods. And this kind of goes on with the series that I've been doing of copying a card. So let me show you where I started with it. You've probably seen these if you follow my channel. This is the one I did a couple of weeks ago when Stampin' Up! Had their 24-hour flash sale. And I really liked it. Both of these stamp sets were on sale that day. They're not on sale any longer. But they still are available. The ribbons from the holiday catalog and this ice glitter was from the holiday catalog. So this is the Birch background and this is the Winter Woods. But if you buy the Winter Woods, it also comes, you can get a die set with it. When you do swaps, a lot of times, because I did 50 of them, I didn't want to do any kind of die cut. So it's just a nice simple card. And then you may have seen this one where I took this and I actually mixed it with two stamp sets, or two cards that I had done. This is Snowfront, and my cat's crying because, what's wrong, baby? Come up here. She thinks I should be paying attention to her. Come up here. Yeah, she sounds worse than me, doesn't she? She sounds really pitiful, and it's just because she wants to be held. She's sad. So this one, same background, and then I took another card that I used Waterfront and switched it to Snowfront. So for this card, I kind of mixed them together. So for it, what I wanted to do was I wanted to do something that was similar. And I love this ribbon, and I haven't used a lot of it. Sibby, come up here, baby. Come on, come up here. At least maybe she'll stop, because it has to sound like somebody's hurting her, but nobody is. She just wants attention. So this is the Rococo Rose ribbon. It's beautiful. It's kind of like a copper tone with, it looks like terracotta tile, but it's coppery. So I wanted those to be my colors. So I'm almost done with my swaps. So I did a vanilla background, and I just did the Birch background you can see in the Rococo Rose. And then I did all of my little panels of trees. I'm getting down to the end, and a lot of them I did about half and half, because if somebody wants something that doesn't have anything that's in the holiday catalog, I have some with Dazzling diamonds. I'm gonna show you. I think I have some. Oh, maybe I've done them all. You know, when you don't feel well, I thought that I have some little stacks over here. So this is the ice glitter from the holiday catalog, and then I've done them with some Dazzling diamonds. So here, this one has Dazzling diamonds. We also put them in envelopes so we can stick our information in there. So you can tell it's a subtle difference. I prefer the ice glitter just because I like that look. And then I had a whole container of metallic brads that was new, and I just folded the ribbon over and put the metallic brads. So some of them are copper, some of them are gold, some of them are silver, and they're all different sizes. So the different cards all had a different metallic brad depending on which one got pulled out. All of them look, it doesn't matter which brad they got. Copper's my favorite, but just because copper's my favorite color. So to make it go a little faster, I used the liquid glue. You can see them all over here, in a little slippy in those envelopes. But I did do, I'm going to show you two things, because I'm going to show you how I got the glitter and the Dazzling diamonds on there. So here's my stamp set. This one has the ice glitter, so let me do one that has the Dazzling diamonds. This one I'll have to trim, and my paper cutter's not laying here, so I'll just do this part and then I'll finish one of those. This is how many I have left, and then I can be done. I thought I was on a pretty good schedule. This is, oh, well, I'm gonna have to do that one again. I thought I was on a pretty good schedule, But then when you get sick, you know, and you realize you have to take a couple of naps or you're not going to even be able to go to the event. And today I really had to run some errands, but thank goodness for Target, 2-hour delivery. Although I ended up doing pickup just in case I remember something that I forgot. Got embossing powder on that, and my husband's gonna pick it up. Oh, baby, come up here. She's desperate for me to go downstairs. She likes when I take daytime naps. So I just did these, and then what I did a whole sheet of them. You could get 6 on an 8.5 by 11 sheet. So I did them this way, and then I did it back this way. So my ends were here, and then I cut it down the middle. So they would have been, well, these were upside down because you had to get, it was like this. So there was a cut here, and then I ripped these down the middle, and then I slit them this way. That was the fastest way to do it. And then to add my glitter, after I cut them, instead of squeezing the liquid glue, because that was getting a little tedious, I don't know which one of these has it. This one may be dry, because now it's been hours since I did this. This is my glue pen that I just made. Oh, it's still not even dry. It stays wet for quite some time if you just take some of the fine tip glue, which is packed for my little birdhouse project that we're going to be doing at our class. And then the Stella pens, as long as you, this is an empty one, as long as you put the lid right back on it, the little brush tip stays fine. So look how much faster this is to paint this on here than to try to squeeze that fine tip glue. If you need a fine tip, like if that's why you're using the glue because you want the fine tip, then squeeze it, because this is a little bit not as fine. But for this glitter, it doesn't matter. So for this one, I'm gonna do, excuse me, the Dazzling Diamonds, just so you can see the difference. So here's the ice glitter. The ice glitter doesn't have other colors, and it's really chunky. It looks like the vintage glass glitter. And then this is the Dazzling Diamonds, which has been around since the beginning of time. And just pour that on here, and you can see it's got lots of color. And you can see that using it this way is a whole lot faster. It reminds me a little bit of when we had the 2-way glue pen. It looks kind of the same way. It's a make your own, a DIY 2-way glue pen. So then to finish these off, I just took these. I'm not going to do this one because I need my paper cutter. Added a little bit of adhesive right here at the top. Let me put the ribbon. And then I did cut, I figured out how long the ribbon needed to be, so about this long. And I cut them at an angle this way. And then I cut a whole bunch, so I wasn't doing it all one at a time. That was pretty much when I would come to a stop, is when I would run out of something. This ribbon's so super pretty. So you have that. And then I folded this little tip over because I didn't want to do a bow. When you're doing 50 of something and you don't feel good and you're doing it fast, bows just, you know, bows are my jam, but not when you don't feel good. So just kind of do it like this. And then I take my pictorial, my pokey thing. I was doing it downstairs while I was watching This Is Us this morning from last night. So my stuff's all down by the TV. I thought I brought everything up, but not quite everything. So just poke that through there. You just need a little hole. And then this is my last metallic brad. This is what happens when you don't design your cards until right before you go. Some of them are going to have to be different, but that's okay. It's kind of like how to copy a card out of necessity, because I'm going to have to come up with something cute for the rest of them. Well, my holes disappeared. I didn't make it quite big enough. When you have the pokey pad, the hole stays. A lot of people don't realize that these little brads are in the catalog, but they are, and they're super cute. So I did, like I would do about probably 10 or 15 of these at a time. My husband helped me on some parts of it. Normally we would do them in the evenings, but I just, at night, the last few days, I have not felt up to doing anything. So for these, I think I will take them, and it's going to take a glue dot, which I know I have some over here. So I'm going to have to switch. And instead of wrapping it at the front, let's wrap it this way. This is all on the fly. You can see that I've messed some of these up. This is when I was attempting to stamp on the couch. That didn't go so well. So after about 3 of those, my husband said, those aren't stamping very well. And I'm like, yeah, thanks, honey. Fully aware. So that was last night, and I just gave up. Okay, here's some glue dots. I still haven't put everything up for my camp back where it goes because pretty much got sick right after camp. So on these last few, I'm going to take the leaf trinkets. And I'm just going to add these. So 10 people will get these. And it's just as cute, maybe even a little bit cuter. And then, you know, when you're stamping a lot of the backgrounds, sometimes half of the card was better than the other. So if there was any part that was smudgy, I kind of just decided to layer it over there. This one's all pretty good. So this one is pretty. And here's one that has the Dazzling diamonds, just so you can kind of see the difference. They both look pretty, and this one has the copper. So there you go. Those are my trades. If I see you in Lansing, although we're trading at our event, and I don't know, I've only did, I can't remember if I did 40 or 50, because you know I counted them last week when I thought I had lots of time, and I felt well. But that's about the number of people that are coming to our event. So if you're coming to our event, bring your thing, and I will be able to swap with you. If you're not coming to our event, hopefully I'll have a few left afterwards. But everybody have a great day, and I hope you feel better than I do. Bye.